been chasing the sun since I was 10 years old. Felt the heat rise on my skin, and I've been on the run from the dark and cold since I've been letting people in. Ooh, these limbs are swollen. Ooh, as long as I am rolling and keep my feet touched down on the ground.
We're loading up for Battlerun Farm. We've got lots to pack, stuff we've been saving at the studio for, I don't know, maybe over a year. And we're leaving on our driveway right now, so it looks like we're off-roading, but it's basically just our driveway. And we're getting excited.
Basically just off-roading.
Which is basically, yeah, just off-roading. And so we're getting ready for Monday. Today's Saturday, but we're leaving Monday morning bright and early for the mountains. We are out here working on a new project in the Shenandoah, and it is gorgeous. Our clients, Ann and Chris, recently reached out to us about an incredible historic property that they bought in the Shenandoah. They want to restore the entire house from top to bottom.
Are we rolling? We're rolling.
Hello, Lauren.
Ann and Chris bought this property as a vacation home that they can enjoy with their 4 boys and their extended family, nieces and nephews and friends. Ann and Chris love to entertain and wanted a place where they could just escape in nature too and get away from the hustle and bustle of the Washington, D.C. area.
Good morning. Ann's phone has died. Chris is taking over.
Oh, boy. Hang on, you're not on.
What are you doing?
I can't flip it.
How do you turn the camera around?
I can't flip it.
You can't?
Why can't I flip it?
Stand by.
I'm selfieing.
So,
Ann and I have been working together for a really long time. She was one of my earlier clients from when I first opened my business, Lauren Lease Interiors. And so we've done a lot of work on her home in the DC area, and we have developed a shorthand together. And it's just so much fun to get to work with Ann on her new dream vacation home. The house is a traditional 4-square built in 1912 and sits on over 60 acres at the base of the mountains. There are mountain views from almost every window in the house, and it's just breathtaking. The house needs a lot of work and a lot of repair, and so Ann and Chris have decided to restore it lovingly from top to bottom. This is the type of house that some people would choose to tear down, but when Ann and Chris saw this house for the first time, they knew it was the one. All right, Ann and Chris are looking at their favorite room in the house. All right, Ann, how do you feel about this room?
Jesus, take the wheel.
And Chris, what did you say about this room?
I never want to stay in this room, but I am so happy for whoever does. It's amazing.
So, guys, we are doing this really kind of crazy yellow vintage inspired wallpaper in here. And Ann and Chris are just trusting.
So much trust.
So much trust. There we go. Ann and Chris came out to the Lauren Lease Interiors Design Studio in Great Falls to be presented all of the furnishings that would go into Battlerun Farm. Each space is fully designed from the major furnishings all the way down to the throw pillows and even some accessories. Pattern will be heavily featured in the design of Battlerun Farm, where we are implementing lots and lots of wallpapers as an homage to the original house, which had wallpapers in almost every room. Our goal is for Battlerun Farm to feel like a walk back in time, but we also want it to be fresh and light and fun so that this young family can really just feel at home there. Our design is filled with a mix of new pieces and antique and vintage pieces so that it feels collected and timeless. When designing homes, I often like to create an environment that will take my clients out of the ordinary. We all live these crazy busy lives in which we're running from point A to point B, and then we get home again, and then we do it all over again the next day. So I think it's really important for our homes to cause us to take a pause and stop and move into a different mode of being when we enter the front door. Especially in a vacation home like this one, where my clients are actually physically leaving one town and driving a few hours and entering into this beautiful nature and this incredible piece of history. So I really want to make sure that the design here at Battlerun Farm just takes Anne and Chris right out that ordinary everyday life and transports them to somewhere just magical. Anne and Chris are really fun, funny, and happy people. So I also want to make sure that even though this is a historical home that we need to do justice with traditional furnishings and materials, I also want to make sure that there is a sense of playfulness and fun to this house. I know that's what's going to make Anne and Chris happy. And so we are imparting bits of quirk or surprises, things that will really just kind of delight everybody who enters a room. So I can't wait for you to see all of that. In a world of beige and trendy furnishings, this design is quite a departure. It will also require a good bit of trust because I am asking Anne and Chris to do some kind of crazy things. And so I'm really appreciative of their trust and the fact that Anne and I have worked together for so long and have such a good relationship. As construction was underway at Battlerun Farm, Anne and Chris continued to visit with their family and began to really develop a relationship with the property and the land. The house was taken down to the studs so that it could be lovingly and carefully restored.
Looks great. Hello, Anne. Here at Battlerun Farm for the first time in a month. Really looking great back here, back of the house. It's awesome red, what is this, laminate countertops? Anybody wants any toast? Oh wow, look at that window.
The window is so good.
What do you think Lauren's gonna want to do with those walls right there? I bet we're gonna have to keep that.
No, we're not.
Is there any room for my belongings here?
As construction continued, we worked on getting all of the furnishings ordered in time so that they could be there for our 2-day install coming up. We gave Anne and Chris a big homework assignment, and that was to hunt for meaningful artwork and accessories for Battlerun Farm. They scoured antique shops and flea markets and even went to Paris and found an incredible group of things to bring home to Battlerun Farm. Leading the renovation was contractor Matt Humphreys of Welsh Construction, and he did an incredible job of painstakingly renovating Battlerun Farm. Matt worked closely with designer and project manager Tara Trainer, who was on the project at Lauren Lease Interiors. Our designs not only entailed a cosmetic renovation of the entire house, but we were also moving walls and moving some rooms around to fit a more modern lifestyle that family life would demand. Nothing was simple about this project, but every single one of our team members rose to the occasion. Construction on a historical home is not for the faint of heart. Although it sounds incredibly romantic and fun, the reality is that it is painstaking and takes a very, very long time and a lot of labor to get done. Renovating a large historic property is sure to come with its fair share of ups and downs.
Hey, I just came downstairs to grab something, and this is the issue. This duct, I guess is what this is completely soaked and waterlogged, and water is dripping from there and also from here. I assume this is connected to the vent which the water from the toilet was going. You can see we still got a little dripping, but nothing much. So I think that's the issue.
So while the team kept plugging along, fixing all of the issues at Battlerun Farm, Anne and Chris maintained their cool and their grace throughout the entire project. I've worked with lots of different types of people, and I always really admire clients who can go through difficult things and stay just as kind and sweet as they were at the beginning when everything was hunky-dory. In early spring, as our install neared, the house really began to take shape.
Hello. Wanted to update you on a couple things we did this weekend. We brought a bunch of art that was at my house up, and we cleaned up this chandelier standby.
We decided to reuse the old chandelier from the living room and put it into the family room, so Anne and Chris cleaned it up. Everything was coming together. The kitchen was almost finished. The back of the house was finished. And everybody raced around to try to get as much done as possible before our impending install. Here's my dirty dishes, but I'm doing my flowers, so I have my priorities straight. But I'm just popping in here to say that I'm hoping that I will still have more of these beautiful red tulips by Monday when we head to Battlerun Farm, because I think the tulips will be sort of the perfect vibe for what we have going on over there. It's very old-fashioned. It's kind of just a step or a walk back in time, if that makes sense. And tulips are a very old-fashioned flower, and the red and this kind of pink and a yellow will be perfect with our palette at Battlerun Farm. So maybe that was why my tulips came up red. Or also just Amazon messed up, but I like to look on the bright side of things. Here they are, bringing this to my clients for the presentation. And here we go. Filling up the car with flowers.
Gently.
Gently. Here we go. I just need to live one more day. Here we go.
200 miles, exactly.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Right, here we are, good old 81 South. Gonna pass JMU. Dave and I met there. There's things flying at us. I'm gonna show you guys my freshman dorm room. Good old White Hall. Here we are, there we are. Here it is. Top window. Aw, hey JMU. Little did we know, how was it, 20 years ago?
Most.
20 years ago.
Like 20 years ago, we were in school.
Yeah, 20 years ago, we'd be driving past JMU to go do interior design install. You'd be an interior designer.
It's a good thing I didn't know that.
You would
I would have signed up.
Get close here. 15 minutes away. Okay, I'm getting really, really excited. It's been a year and a half since we've been to Battlerun Farm, and we've been watching all the progress through photos and videos. The majority of our projects, we are not on site a ton. We kind of get that first visit and then put the design on paper and then get it all done. So today is like Christmas for us, or I should say Easter, because it's Easter week coming up. But tomorrow, Anne and Chris are coming. So we've got let me explain what's going on here. So we've got the entire Lauren Lease Interiors team, all hands on deck today. We've got Tara, trainer, we've got Lauren Bowen, we've got Dave, and I'm coming as well. And we have our delivery team meeting us there, and Matt, the contractor, is there also on site with some of his team to help us do art installs. And so we have today and tomorrow to get this entire house installed, which is really crazy. This is really more like a 3 to 4 or 5 day install that we should be doing, but because it's in
kids will not last that long.
Yes, we cannot be away from the kids for that long, and it's one of those jobs that's, when we go out of town, it's a little bit different. You go somewhere, you get a hotel. This one's 3 hours from home, so sort of that odd borderline, but it's going to be crazy to try to get this much moved in this small period of time. The thing that is going to be killer is going to be getting all of the incredible artwork installed that Anne and Chris have been shopping for and collecting this entire past year and a half. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be what makes the house, what makes it personal, what makes it special, but it's going to be insane to get it all hung and installed. Anne and Chris are showing up to see the reveal of Battlerun Farm in 26 hours, 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So we're gonna go for as long as we can today, get as much done, and we kind of need like a miracle. This is gonna be a crazy one. I hope they don't show up to just a total hot mess tomorrow. I really want this to be special for them. We love them so much, and this needs to be amazing. So we gotta pull some rabbits out of there. All right. Good luck. Should we go in there and see what the heck's going on?
What you bringing with you?
I feel like Red Riding Hood. It's like a little basket for my granny. We're coming in. This is Lauren Bowen. It's all hands on deck at our boutique firm, Lauren Lease Interiors, today. And so we have Lauren Bowen working on styling and artwork in the house. And then we have Tara Trainer, who has been project managing this entire project from start to finish. You won't see Tara quite as much because she's running around making sure all of the furniture is going where it needs to be and dealing with paperwork. But she has one of the hardest jobs here. And we added this. Isn't this amazing? Oh my gosh, the green worked out. Oh my gosh. So I gotta get the mirror in here. Who has a whiskey library? These chairs are beautiful. Did you know, Lauren, that the views are the views? So these views, Dave, are these views. Isn't that cool? We had an incredible local artist and muralist, Lisa Floyd, paint the exact scenes from the views of Battlerun Farms onto the coordinating walls of the dining room. There are special things hidden throughout, little Easter eggs, if you will, of things that are meaningful. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. These are stunning on the ends. Oh my gosh. It does not feel like a new house. I mean, it's not a new house, but look how cute the paper is. It's nuts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this house. Amazing. I know, right? Look at this mohair. Did you guys feel that? That's amazing. Okay, now that I have gotten to ogle everything in the house, it is time to get to work. Our design plans generally dictate where every little thing will go, but I find that at every install, I like to take a look and switch a few things around and zhuzh and kind of make some executive decisions. All right, we got a piece that might not fit up those stairs right now. Don't worry, it's only an expensive antique. So on installs, my team is in charge. I just kind of come and do little things and provide moral support. Tara, did it make it? Yeah. It made it! That's good. But they are in charge with all the paperwork and remembering where everything goes. Crisis averted. Crisis number 1. There are always multiple in installs. But also, there is no such thing as a design emergency. So we have to remember that. But it can get expensive. And we've got right now Tara on that and getting all the furniture and the rugs in place. And then we have Lauren Bowen on being the art fairy and doing art and accessories everywhere.
I'm gonna keep being the art fairy.
I love it. So I'm wanting this to feel sort of like Natural Curiosity Apothecary, like weird. So anything quirky and weird, sculptural that can come off the walls, mix it in gallery wall nutso. Okay, Alice in Wonderland, go, go. And we have Lauren's baby Cora here and Lauren's mom watching her. Hi, I haven't seen you since Zoom.
I can wait.
I haven't seen you since our last meeting. Look who we have here helping us today.
Baby's first install.
Baby Cora's helping Mama.
Say hi. Looks like the wallpaper.
She looks like the wallpaper and her mama.
Yes.
Beautiful Cora. Cora's our newest team member at Lauren Lease Interiors.
Grab a hammer.
Unpaid intern.
Yeah.
Bring your key.
I think we're gonna have this baby finished in time. Her team is doing an awesome job. Dave is probably the real unpaid intern at Lauren Lease Interiors, and he is always getting the fun jobs, furniture repairs, and anytime we hit a roadblock, Dave is there for us. He, however, is also there to make fun of me all install long.
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I thought the house was gonna be a lot more
We're
finished on
doing
the
the
outside.
exterior second.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They're just like us. They're like, we want to live in the house.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just
Exterior is next.
I didn't know that, so I pulled up. I was like, oh.
We're not done yet.
Is
I
that
actually
where we're supposed to-
love it like this.
That overlap on the wallpaper, is that old fashioned?
What's the what?
The overlap on the wallpaper is such a cool detail.
What overlap?
Like
What are you talking about?
where the seams are, look here. There's like seams. This would be so much prettier without the cords.
Is that the cords?
Without the cords, yeah. Could you get like lamps without cords next time?
Oh, we do have some coming, actually. What?
I just noticed. This came with a Lauren Lease beating stick.
Came with a paddle. There you go.
What's the story behind the coat rack?
It's a light. How fun is that, babe? Do you love it?
Awesome.
You like that potty?
I want to hide a gun up there,
What?
Godfather style.
That, I don't even remember that.
Scene. That is wood burned in.
Warm air, did you say?
No, it's wood burned. That's
Isn't that
beautiful.
pretty? Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually awesome. I used to hurt my fingers on that white slip-covered couch we had all the time.
I know,
I was
we
like
need to get one.
jamming my fingers in just as hard as
know.
I could.
We definitely need one. The team is moving an entire house full of furniture in one day. And there's a lot to do, but we're making a ton of progress. Along with getting all of the furniture installed and put together, we also have to hang all of the artwork and then work on styling and accessorizing all of the rooms with fresh flowers and plants. Anne and Chris will be arriving in less than 24 hours, and we want everything to be absolutely perfect for them. Oh my gosh, they match.
Oh,
I totally had forgotten about that. Those two that we've had that I brought
yeah.
to bring here, they match perfectly. It's like they were meant to be. How crazy is that? Unreal. I've been so sentimentally attached to these for, we've had them for 8 years. And I was like, oh, they're gonna be perfect there. I need to give them up now. And that is why I thought they were gonna be perfect there. I had totally forgotten. I guess just the subconscious remembers, but they're identical. They're minis. Do you see that?
My mini me.
That's so special. Aw,
So cool.
really cool. Love that. Now I have to decide where to put them. I think I know just the place for these incredible antique beauties. This will be our gift to them. Don't you think that's special? Love that. I can't believe these. Can you?
Pretty wild, dude.
Yeah. We bought a house that had those in them. And now this will be our little housewarming gift. It's meant to be here. Lauren, oh, somebody left a nice note. Just wondering if I move this in there to try it in the living room. Can you help me do that, babe?
Sure.
I just want to see that. Oh, Lauren, can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
What do you think about, I know that chair is amazing in there, but I'm thinking about taking that funky yellow chair and putting it right there. Don't you feel like it needs that?
Yeah.
So we're just
She
gonna
said,
that's a yes, that's a yes. I feel like we just need to get something else in there. The yellow is, it's just too good to not put it there. I know, so I'm gonna, okay. Is that good?
And the heights.
Oh,
yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. It's gotta be there. It's gotta be there. Okay.
could I get one of you to just like snap and say, yes, queen?
To the chair?
Yeah.
I feel like the chair is
yes,
doing.
queen. It's like the wrong channel.
Feels like the chair is doing it.
The chair is the yes queen.
The chair has the sass.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah.
All right.
Or the least sassy.
That is a sassy yellow chair if I've ever seen one.
Okay, I feel like that's it, right?
That's actually the town. Buena Vista.
You're lying. He's lying.
They have a lot of local.
Oh no, I feel like that's perfect there.
They have local art and maps. What about this over
The
here?
bee is still there too, Laura. I love that. Okay.
Hey, did you check it with your magic eye?
I didn't need to. It was a shoe-in. Tara, I'm gonna just shove this here for now and we can add another chair later. We got
So babe,
veggies.
you just stole that chair.
We stole a chair from here to go there because we stole the crazy, funky chair to go in there. So now we're gonna need something else to go here or there. But this still feels pretty complete, besides the fact that the ottoman's not here yet.
Crisis number 3.
It wasn't a crisis. That was an inspirational move. I actually think these could be really pretty here.
This house is so easy to square up.
What?
There's so many perfect lines and symmetry. It's so easy to square up.
Look at that. I really like those there.
I'll
Okay.
put them on a list that we'll get later.
Okay, and then here, the bench is coming in. It is still feeling lonely.
Cora, I'll take a latte. Half cream. Thanks.
Okay, I haven't gone upstairs yet. Is it to check it out? Want to show it?
Turning really pink.
Okay, let's see. I'll get it. Okay. Oh my gosh, that wallpaper. It's been the thing I've been dreaming about more than, like, dreaming about this wallpaper. Look at this. This is Celery Kemble's chair from Taylor King, which looks gorgeous. And they still have beautiful views from bed. We really wanted to face that way, but
The door is there and the bathroom door is there. Yeah.
originally the bed was over here, but you can't fit a king there. I don't know if you remember what we did here, but we moved this over and we added a his and hers closet.
Oh,
in
no, I
here.
forgot about
so
that.
See,
That's
this
right.
is like much different.
Oh my gosh, they made it look so.
Did it look authentic? Yeah.
Yes.
Tara, this looks really real right here. Okay, I haven't seen the bathroom yet finished either. Oh my gosh, it looks even better in person.
I know, and once they put the
my
wallpaper up and get rid of
gosh.
this old stuff.
Stop. Look at this view. You know what, honestly, too?
The headboard is the same shape as the hill.
I didn't even know that when we picked
at
it.
Of course you did.
Of course I knew it.
Yes, I picked it because
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. This room was a sleeper. This room was a sleeper. I have chills. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited it worked out because we really had to convince poor Anne to do this crazy brown lime on the walls and then the robin's egg blue on the trim. Isn't that crazy? So when the job first started, Anne had a wallpaper that she picked out for the bathroom in this room. And so you'll see that, and it's very Alice in Wonderland. And so we pulled these colors from the wallpaper, and it is insane. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at these. Tara found these. Are they not incredible?
Yes,
these
they are.
antique trunks.
Time out, do they lock?
Yes.
You could totally lock a kid in there. There.
So glad this fits. So this is the piece that almost didn't fit up the stairs. It's perfect in here. Look at that.
Oh, this was like Crisis 1A. That's right. And it was a bird.
One. Beautiful. And then these are, do you recognize them? These are the saltwater beds.
Saltwaters, yeah.
But they look
Do I recognize?
totally historical. And then this is our Province chest, also from Woodbridge. And look how antique it looks. Oh my gosh, look at the bedding. It's gonna be so good in here. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. Okay, that's insane. That's insane. I love it. Okay, this is my room, right? Yeah. This is the room I'm gonna stay in. Oh my gosh. Isn't this insane?
You kind of match this room. And this is your room.
I match it right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. The red? The pink?
Yeah. Is this where you're going to pen your next book?
Okay, now it's, oh my gosh, this is perfect in here. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Here too, this little green piece. I need green over there. Then my original piece for that was green and it got sold. And now that we're brown there, I'm really needing green there.
What about a plant?
This is going there because that's why I got the green lamp to go there. Can't really tell if it's green, can you? Can you see the green?
Actually, it kind of, no.
A little bit of green.
Yeah, it's like the darkest part of the leaf.
Well, it's perfect in here, but I gotta see what the green does, just to see if I need something green like that. So see, I don't want the grapes, because that's not really the right vibe in here, but you see what that green does? See how it needs the green? Yep.
I'm just going to say yes to move along the
Okay,
plot.
I gotta find something just right. Maybe a landscape with a lot of green in it. It's gonna be too big. Yeah. I like that. Subject was better in there because it's like windmill Dutch. It really feels like that, but I do like the green there. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at these beds. Okay, I'm so excited, guys. I designed these beds and I've never seen them in twin before. Actually, I don't even think they were previously sold in twin, but they look amazing. We just need to spread them out a little. We have it centered in front of the window, and in our plans it was not, because we had a window treatment, but I wonder if we should keep it here.
I think you
centered
keep
for
it in
now.
front of the window.
For now,
Yeah. It just adds a little
till the
bit
window
to the,
treatments come, yeah.
well, even still, just add a little to the cork a little bit.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Do you recognize them?
Of course.
They're like things just found their home, you
We
know?
were just stewards of all this stuff.
Wow.
Folk bench in action.
Yeah. So pretty.
What you doing?
Well, this guy does not hang, but I need more antlers. So Ann and Chris are going to collect all this stuff over time, but I'm still trying to get the install to look as good as possible. I think this is actually going to work. Do we have a good...
Nail or the hook?
There are times when we hire art installers, and then there are other times when I feel like I just need to get in there and do it myself. I don't always know exactly how I want things, so I feel like when I have the hammer and nails, I'm able to just feel it out and make it just right. Actually, it's not so bad though.
That's pretty cool.
You guys like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels like it came with the house.
Okay, good.
That's so cool.
That's right.
Can you? Oh, yeah. Whatever this is, I need to know.
Whatever this is, we want these rustic
I need to know what's happening.
horns and antlers to get
Do you use a
more.
very tiny gun?
I might just have to sit there. Okay, let me see here, La.
I can nail
Round is perfect.
I think it's it.
Maybe we might need to get Lauren an acting class.
Probably a few.
And that's why I love her. Coming for you.
Check out the herringbone on this one.
We went with a herringbone pattern on the floors in the foyer, and it makes for such a beautiful and unique entry. I'm loving this house.
Something very cathartic about rolling
I know,
up the
I would
mats and
tear
uncovering the
for them. I'm
floors.
like, I don't know, something about rolling the floors up is really special. And Anne and Chris are gonna love it. I like
Action.
that brass on there. I feel like we need more.
Just a pile of brass.
Yeah, like a treasure. Just lay it out. Treasure gold. So we're just gonna layer a bunch of different brass objects and candlesticks all along this table because it is massive. And so it really needs a lot on there to kind of look finished and comfortable. So right now it's very empty, but I'm thinking big branches in the center and then layering all the brass treasure along the table. It'd be great. Yes, yes, yes. Now it's got life in it. Yes. I love it.
Did you take a trip to India?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Chinese.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I love that. I love that. Once we've put the plants and actually the candles, this will be functional, not just like we're selling it. I think these we can find a home for since we're gonna need more arrangements upstairs, badly. No matter how many vases you buy, no matter how much art you buy, it's never enough. You know, this is all the stuff Anne and Chris have been collecting along with stuff that we've gotten.
The house eats it.
House eats it. Yeah, we still need more.
Babe, I think your bedspread's a little crooked.
Why is this locked?
What's going on?
This is like locked.
Oh no, here, I got it.
What's the deal?
I do it with a knife.
In the infamous yellow floral bedroom, Anne has found the most perfect pink flower pieces. So I'm hanging them in a little trio by the door. I love quirky art arrangements, and this room is already as quirky as it can get. So I feel like we need to fully embrace it. I love that. In this room, I feel like more is more. We went with a very neutral white Martha Washington bedspread, and so I am letting the artwork also go as wild as the walls in here. The yellow bedroom is one of those rooms that just feels perfectly imperfect to me and is just so full of charm and sweetness, and I'm so excited about it.
Looks awesome, babe.
I want to get the gallery wall in the foyer just right. The walls in the foyer were also painted by artist Lisa Floyd, and we had her make the walls look as if old wallpaper that had been there was ripped off and sort of left kind of a plaster-like messy appearance. And so we are obsessed with these walls, and they are the perfect backdrop for a gallery wall for all of the things that Anne and Chris have been collecting over all this time. I wanted the foyer to have a sort of collected natural curiosities type feeling, and so we are incorporating artwork, botanicals, and antlers, candles, anything that we can to kind of give it a sculptural appeal. We're gonna get it above the baseboard, but just barely, so it can come down a lot. Just come down like another inch or two. Perfect. In the family room, we have decided to move a tapestry that was slated for upstairs down to the family room. This piece is gorgeous, and it's just so earthy and has so much patina, and we feel like it'll be perfect on this large empty wall. Tighter, pull it farther away. Okay, let me just stare at it from here. And then, it's a little tighter, Dave. Okay. Am I stretching it too much?
Probably.
Okay, if it feels like too much tension, let it go.
What about like from,
If you're gonna hang it from the center too, yeah.
what does that look like?
It looks wrinkled.
Oh yeah.
Okay, just hang it. Nice. That is beautiful. On installs, I am typically the yard forager and or the branch collector, and so I need some major branch impact in the dining room. I am headed onto the property to see what I can find, and I have found this beautiful little set of branches that are sprouting out of the bottom of a tree, and I think they'll be just perfect for what I need. I find that when foraging branches, more is typically more, and so I am going for all that I can carry at this point. I've also found some beautiful dried flowers and seed pods that I'll bring into the foyer arrangement. I generally prefer foraged branches and plants and flowers over ones from the florist because I really think they give a house the flavor of the property that the house sits upon, because it also has such a natural, relaxed vibe, which is usually what we're going for. With just a few loose ends to attend to, the house is almost ready for its big day tomorrow with Ann and Chris. The light is so beautiful here in the evening, and I am loving just getting to see all of the incredible things Ann and Chris have collected finally up on the walls at Battlerun Farm. This has been such a labor of love on all fronts, from the contractor and his team to Ann and Chris and their family, and to our team at Lauren Lease Interiors. I'm just so proud of everybody. All right, we're about to get to Battlerun Farm. We're stopping to get some nice drinks for Ann and Chris. And we have a car full of children, cheese, crepes, crackers, and branches. Pulling up again. You guys excited to see the house?
Does it look like I changed clothes? I did change clothes.
This is the moment we have all been waiting the past year and a half for. Ann and Chris are about to walk into their house, almost fully finished, to see all the new life within it. They have just arrived and are about to walk in with their sweet pup Welly. How are you guys feeling?
It's so excited.
Are you like getting in there?
They're actually getting a little bored now.
Okay,
It's been a minute.
Woo! Okay,
Just excited.
you guys, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Love it.
Cheers. Salud.
Cheers.
Holy smokes!
Oh my gosh.
The dining room is now ready for friends and family with its massive table and finished mural, branches, candles, all of the brass accessories. This space is an incredible welcome to the house.
It looks amazing!
You guys need a hug, I
Yes.
feel like.
Oh my god, you move stuff around!
Oh yeah.
Yes.
When we saw like this for this, we were like, okay, big things, you'll see, there's things, pillows moved. The living room has been filled out with the furnishings, and the new French doors and the secret door to the whiskey library make it such a special space.
Like, this is
Yes! Like bust out. Then I'm actually going this way. This wallpaper is nuts.
the wallpaper is nuts. Wow. Did you bring your bird?
Oh, I brought it all.
This is so cool. It's such a like nook.
No, Dave, you gotta check this out.
That's what B-roll's for, babe.
That's right. Isn't this awesome? Well, he's like, I love it.
Yeah, we gotta check it out.
The main hall at Battlerun Farm, with its original woodwork and aged walls, has such a sense of history. Just like dried, it's really pretty, like seed pods.
I love that, and they can always stay there.
I loved this piece that you found.
Wasn't that nice?
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And this wall is one of my favorites.
This is really cool. Oh, your seahorse magnet. So cool. This is really neat.
And do you see these really little columns?
I love that.
I love all the candles.
taper. Yeah.
They're all natural beeswax.
Yeah. Do you love the botanical? Aren't they fun? Yeah.
I love them.
Oh my gosh.
Heads up, the art is not hung in your room because the curtains are there, so I just want to make holes, but it's not there. You'll see.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks incredible.
Oh, we're so excited.
The view. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're so sweet.
It's amazing.
You got your his and hers, little spots.
Yep. Yeah, the two chairs are so different.
I know.
That's my chair, right?
And that's chair. And then we still need so much art.
So much art!
I thought the house would be full.
I know. Anne and Chris's primary suite has a palette of soft, mossy greens, neutrals, creams, and ivories. We pulled the colors out of the historical William Morris wallpaper that we used in the upper portions of the bathroom. Quirky, checked floors add a little bit of that whimsy and fun that we are embracing throughout the house. New, larger windows in the rooms at the back of the house provide all those incredible mountain view.
Holy smoke!
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh!
What?
That is wild. It looks, first of all, huge.
It looks so much bigger.
It looks enormous.
This room, I felt like I thought it was gonna look good, but like
You exceeded your expectations.
No, this one really did. Because remember we were like Anne doing the robin's egg blue and the brown walls.
And I was like,
I'm stunned.
every time I came in this room, I'd be like, I don't know about this. I don't know about that.
I know.
Oh, you're beautiful.
We actually felt like if we have more things to hang here, that this would be super cool in a gallery.
Another gallery.
But we also
wall,
felt that alone, it was just, we tried it alone. It wasn't, and we still need more here. We just need to grow. So. The yellow bedroom is perfectly charming and quirky with all of the collected artwork that Anne and Chris have found. My red tulips have also found the perfect home.
That brown?
Amazing. Okay, I saw it when I brought these. I was like, these are actually gonna look great in the yellow room.
They're perfect.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, we did it.
This is great.
This is so great.
And all this art that you found, like, it's just like quirky and it just works.
I love that little tree. I love that one.
Where'd you find like all these little?
All different places.
No, it feels like it was made for this.
And that was a vintage store from like locally. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is like the sweetest room.
The boys' bedroom, filled to the brim with twin beds, will be the space that they get to hang out in, tell stories in, and the space that will make memories.
The owl made it. Oh, I love this.
And so that one, there's a box spring that is missing a part.
Yep.
Oh, so that's why that's lower right
And it's
now.
in the closet. I saw the
Yes,
pieces.
it's in the
Yeah.
closet.
Crazy.
Aren't these cool?
Yeah. Oh, Willie!
Did you pick your bed out? Oh my goodness. You picked your bed out. I love those little lights. Check out these plates. Are they not?
Oh, they're so great.
It's crazy.
They're so cute. This is like the greatest little kids room.
Isn't this awesome? Think they'll like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The little chair is so cool.
That little chair is so cute.
I know.
Oh, I for some reason totally didn't get the orientation of this room.
Yeah, I didn't even. I thought it was going
Whoa!
that way.
I thought it was going that, like the bed was there. Oh, so cool.
It's pretty.
Yeah. This is so nice. I love this.
And what was once wallpapered has stayed wallpapered. It's now time to leave Anne and Chris so that they get to enjoy Battlerun Farm all on their own. We are so grateful to have been a part of this project with such an incredible team. And we are so happy for Anne and Chris and their families and friends to get to enjoy this beautiful way of life here at Battlerun Farm. All right, we're giving you guys a bye.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye. Again.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, when you guys first saw this house, what was your first thought about your future here?
It makes me want to build.
And I said, this house is incredible. I fell in love with it from the listing photos.
Okay, so Chris, are you glad you listened to Anne?
I'm always glad I'm
Good man,
this
good man.
and like many others.
I love it. Okay, how do you guys feel now?
Incredible.
So great.
Blown away.
Yes.
Like,
Cannot believe.
yeah,
Okay.
like insane.
And what are you guys gonna do tonight? You're gonna use the kitchen?
Use the kitchen and the dishwasher
Yeah.
and breathe
Running water on the first floor. We could not have it in your dad.
the air that's not full of construction dust and asbestos, and it's gonna be, and sit on furniture.
Sit on furniture.
Are you guys gonna have Negroni?
We're gonna have some,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
have some Negronis.
Chris is going to get ice
I'm going to get ice.
Amazing.
I'm having them right now.
Okay, well, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Cheers, you guys. Thank
Cheers.
you.
And I am sad to leave this beauty. Holy cow, this house project clients were amazing. But we have finished, so. This project was so special. You did such a good job.
I know, the whole team did. I mean, it was,
Wonderful clients.
Yeah.
Amazing architecture.
aren't they amazing? Aren't they the best? I just love them.
I love delivering for amazing
Wait, was
people.
that their doggy?
We make them so happy.
I know, we're so lucky.
Wait, was that their doggy?
Awesome. That wasn't doggy. Welly.
Should we go out to eat to celebrate with Miss Tara?
Definitely.
All right, let's go.
Liked me a lot.
So we are done with install number 1 at Battlerun Farm. We still have some loose ends to attend to. We got curtains and we got the pool house and exterior and a lot more to go, but we are in a really good place. Anne and Chris are gonna spend the first night here with running water and a kitchen and refrigeration, and they're gonna cook in their kitchen.
Furniture.
And furniture,
Beautiful.
yes. And so we are so excited for them. They are just amazing, kind, incredible clients who really trusted us the whole way and let us do some really fun things. This is the best part of the job. It's just getting to see people that you care about, see their dream happening, their dream home, help them make that happen, and just seeing them happy. I think that's really the best part, right?
Yeah, this was a really special project.
It was. All right, well, cheers to Battlerun Farm.
Cheers.
Good job, team. We're so used to glossy, pretty pictures these days, and so I really wanted this to be a look at what things are like behind the scenes. I think design often gets thought about as a fancy, glamorous job, but this is real. This takes a whole team of people to make happen. This is design, actually.